Namaste. I hope you're well. I wanted to jump on and do a quick video about eclipses, eclipse energies, and separate out astrology because actually the point of me doing this video is just to share the fundamental wisdom that eclipse energies are very intense. We don't even need to know about the astrology happening around this time. We don't even need to get fixated on that. Eclipse energies themselves, because of the type of energy and how the energy is coming together, are themselves very intense times. So whether it's a solar eclipse where the moon is coming in conjunct with the sun and the earth, it's coming directly in between the sun and the earth, so then we kind of see the moon passing over because it sort of takes a bite out of the solar eclipse. We had one last week. Or it's a lunar eclipse where the moon goes into the shadow of the earth. So we have the sun, we have the earth, and then we have the moon. And so the moon goes into the shadow, and what we see is the reflection of the sun onto the moon. And, this in itself is also an alignment, right? Both are alignments of the sun, the earth, and the moon. Now, first of all, when this happens, because of the geometrical or mathematical organization of these planets, that in itself is creating almost like a portal. It's creating a coherency and energy. It's some scientists have even when they've looked at the maths and they look at the relationship between the orbits of planets and the distances of planets, everything is perfectly organized within our solar system to maintain this coherent energy that is sustaining our own system. So these are perfectly beautiful geometric alignments that are happening for us to harness this energy. And so we feel the energy as being very intense because of where we're at right now on planet Earth, where our consciousness is at and what's going on. It naturally for us is very, very strong. Because the majority of us on planet Earth, our emotional systems and our energy systems are not stable, so it feels very, very intense. And so even for those of us who are working on our energy systems, we're also tapping into, we're able to, at this time, the veils are even thinner, the magnetic charge between the planets is really, really crazy strong. We're right in the middle of that, particularly for the lunar eclipse. So we feel it very, very, very intensely. And even for those of us who maybe have a regulated emotional or energy system, we can still feel the collective and we can still feel that magnetic pull. So it's really important for us to actually not get caught up in the he said, she said about the astrology of the time, and just focus in on our own energy systems, stabilizing in and grounding our energy systems so that actually we can harness this energy, we can draw it in, and we can integrate this energy with grace and ease. These are beautiful times, amazing, very useful times for communicating with our guides, for communicating with our ancestors, for doing incredible energy work on ourselves, for doing quantum work, working on our timelines, working on the past, working on future. These are perfect times because the alignments of the planets also all pretty much create these kind of Stargate type dynamics where we're able to access the time-space continuum and do magic. We're really able to work with the elements and work with the fabric of reality in a completely different way because the energy is really very aligned for that. It's kind of offering an opening almost. So Yes, so that I'm aligned to Vedic astrology, and this is a full moon in Aries, and Aries has this tendency, this opportunity also to fall into the lower frequencies as well as the higher frequencies. So we want to be careful of this very strong Mars energy, this very dynamic energy, but also that has the tendency to take us into suffering, to take us into our shadow, to take us into some of the deepest, darkest parts of our psyche and of our mind. And this is also the beginning of cycles with Aries. So actually it's got that energy of, okay, let's go back to the beginning and look what's there to bring out and upheave and to be able to focus on. And that this is it, we're at this time, and when the astrology is supporting us and stuff is coming up, it's happening for us. It's not happening to us, it's happening for us. The energies being ripe and being perfect are allowing, so whatever is coming up, it's allowing that to come up. So we can choose story A, which is, why is this happening to me? I thought I dealt with this, and X, Y, and Z has happened, and like I'm falling into my victim mentality, my victim consciousness with it. Or we can look at story B, which is, okay, well, everything is perfect, everything is coming up because it's happening for me, because these beautiful alignments are helping me to bring stuff up and show me stuff, and it's happening for me. And maybe that's because I'm blessed to have my prayers called and to be shown where I can do the work, and where I can do the U-turn, and where I can dig deeper and see, okay, those stuff is coming up because it's unresolved within me. So which story are we going to choose? Story A, the victim story. And this is also like the victim story of these energies, and like, oh my God, I'm at the mercy, I'm just, the astrology right now, and I'm just really being floored by it. I hear that a lot, and I get it, and it is happening, and at the same time, we're not at the mercy of it. We totally, totally, totally can work on our energy system. We can absolutely integrate these energies, and we can absolutely breathe our way through them and write it all out. Okay, dear ones, eclipse portal blessings. I hope it's another beautiful ride for you. Enjoy ceremony, enjoy magic, enjoy your bodies, enjoy witnessing what comes up, and enjoy the power. Love you. Namaste.